Okay, what I wanted to do is to just have you share your experiences. We've been working together now over a year. So you've been coming to each Saturday session. Your parents, your mom particularly, is always here with you. So first I'd like to ask, what is that dynamic? How has that been? What's that been like for your mom to be at every session, looking over your shoulder when you're doing the work? What has that been like?
I think that's some kind of motivation right there and support that she believes that we can do it, and we did it in our own way. It's not like something big, it's something like that we're okay with, but she believes in us. So
Okay.
that's what I think looking over her shoulder means, to believe in us and that she'll be there for us.
All right.
Yeah, I would say the same thing.
So then, Mom, what has it been like to just share this experience with your daughters?
Well, from day one, I believed you when you said that it's a collaboration and that this is a daunting, big task of maneuvering through college cohort, and to do it alone. For every child, perhaps there are different spaces, but you do want to show the support and that you believe in it. So I'm not going to send you somewhere that I'm not willing to take time out of my Saturday and be there with you. And then some of it is just knowing that I didn't have this opportunity, nor was my mother able to put me in a program and be there with, coming from one of 6 children. So I think that it is important to have the involvement of the parent, not so much to hover over them, but just to let them know that you do believe in them and that it is a lot of work, and it's not just a decision for them, it's a decision for the family.
Right. Well, very good. So then, twins, talk to me about your journey. I mean, when you started, you had some ideas about college. You did the resume activity. There was some disappointment. So tell me about your journey.
I guess, to be honest, when we started, I was really tired. Like, a lot of kids are like, oh, I don't want to be here. I mean, I think it's very fundamental and meaningful to be here. So, because there's a lot of kids who don't even know about this program, and they're struggling and looking at colleges. Like, I'm pretty sure there are kids at school who are still struggling, looking for colleges and getting into debt and stuff like that, not being careful. I think I like the fact that we've been exposed to not only the resume and other activities, but going on that college tour last year got us the opportunity to see how colleges are, and it's not like what I thought it was going to be intended, like it's going to be big and scary and stuff like that.
Right.
So I think those two things were valuable, and with you helping us, like, you're a second vector of our motivation to push through alongside with our parents. So I think that's good that you're looking over our shoulder also.
Thank you very much.
I guess this was a game changer. Same thing. I was just like, I don't want to be here, but now I'm pretty thankful about it because yeah, it opened my eyes to like many other things, especially that college tour trip. Yeah, it was pretty much I won't say life changer, but it pretty much changed everything because I was like, I don't really want to go to college. Do I want to go to college or something? Well, I mean, like, I really wasn't thinking about it, but yeah, this whole program was a game changer.
So talk to me about that journey. That in the beginning, you weren't sure if you even wanted to go to college.
Yeah, I was like considering going to college,
Right.
but I wasn't like fully motivated to go to college. Well, actually, we'll take that back because I was just like, I just maybe want to go to college. But yeah, this program pretty much changed me. Like, okay, I have to go to college in order to get what is it, bachelor's?
Yeah, bachelor. Is that what you want?
I'm aiming for bachelor's degree. It may change, but yeah.
So expand on that then a little bit. That did your aspirations change as a result of the activities or of the conversations with your parents or between each other, or sort of a combination of all of that?
I would say a combination of all, because for me, I just wanted to go to college. I didn't know where, but I wanted to go to college after high school. I think the trip also factored in that I didn't want to go to state because I don't want to be far. I wanted to stay in state and close, so, and I don't want to be on my first year being in debt, so that's why we chose GTCC, since it's close, and it's like, hey, if you're not ready for I would say actual college to be in 4 years and get that 4-year degree, there's community colleges that's open, and it's more comfortable because it'll be a smaller class size, and it's close to home, all that. So I think it was a combination of all things, of like our GPA and resume and what we spoke with our parents, because I know there was a lot of table conversations over the summer with that.
And I would say too, the one thing, being on the most recent college tour, and the one thing I wanted to tell the twins, that I do believe that you certainly could have gone straight into a four-year program. However, being honest with where you are, maturity-wise, your comfort of leaving the nest so soon, and also the concern of debt, which we talk a lot about that in our household, because me coming out of state, going to North Carolina A&T State University as an out-of-state student, looking back, that may not have been the wisest thing for us. So we talk about the cost a lot in our household, but I do want you to know, and after being on this college tour, looking at the requirements, once we came across the activity that talked about the transfer program, we all were sold on that, and we felt like that was the best fit for the entire family. But certainly do know that you could have pursued straight to a four-year college, but I would rather you, the girls, for them to do what is best for them, and just don't automatically go with what the crowd is doing straight to a four-year college if you're not ready. You really have to assess the readiness of the individual. And as far as the activities, I would tell any future college cohort family participant that you really do get out what you put in, and that it is a commitment. This program is a commitment, and so it's helpful when the individual student knows what their ultimate goal is. And I think that's different for every child, but you have to be willing to sacrifice and come on the Saturdays and do the programs, and you cannot wait until your junior year. You really can't. For people who are able to think about things even coming into the 9th grade year, about what your goals will be in 4 years, not wait till your junior year to figure out, like, I want to go to college, what is that going to look like, because then you're playing catch up, and sometimes people are not able to really ever catch up.
Very good, well stated. So my final question to the twins is, having gone through the activity where you planned beginning at GTCC, because you're going to have a transfer agreement in place, and you research that, what would you say to students who are dismissive of beginning in community college because they think college is only a four-year college and that there's nothing else?
You understand the question?
Define dismissive, please.
They say, oh, I don't want to go to community college. That's no good. I'm only going to go to a four-year college.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I think it's like, don't think that 4 year is like the one way, because community college is a good option too. Don't not put that at the end of your list. Consider it, I would say to a lot of people, just consider it, because it'll be easier for you if you live close by and stuff. And it's kind of like, I know what I want to do, but I don't know what I want to do yet exactly. So I would consider that.
So your plan is going to allow you an opportunity to discover what you want to do, and not go $30,000 into student loan debt while you're on that road of discovery, and then transfer. And what would you say?
It's not a bad option. I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this question. When you all did the activity and you researched the transfer agreement so that you were clear, 2 years here, and then I could transfer in 4 years, what did that do to you in terms of your own comfort, that now you knew what your plan could be?
Well, I found it a little easier. Like she said, it's closer to the house, and small class size. I mean, it makes me feel a little comfortable, because I don't feel like I'm ready yet for a class full of 600 people.
It relieved a lot of stress, because at first, for me, I was like, oh, I want to go there, I want to go there, I want to go there, I want to go there to do this, that. But then I was like, that's far away, that's a lot, that's giving me anxiety, etc. Doing community college really makes the stress go down a lot, so I'm not frantic all over the place trying to figure out what I want to do or where I want to go.
And then also, which was real helpful, we took your advice to make sure we traveled and visited with the director of the four-year college university and have them to actually go over GTCC's curriculum and what they would focus on. And he felt very comfortable and confident that if they followed that plan, the classes that they're asked to take at the community college level would transfer and they would be fine.
I also think the fact that we're going to a community college, GTCC, we went to UNCG the other day, and the person was telling us about the transfer program. There is BFA and BA if I'm planning to pursue art, and how there's like a portfolio for BFA and all that, and if the portfolio isn't good, you could go back and edit it. I think that's good that I'm going to a community college and seeing that at the same time, so I know like what to expect, well, maybe 3 years from now after I finish community college.
Outstanding. Well, you all have, it has been a joy working with you. Thank you so much for interviewing.
You're welcome.
Thank you.